Good morning, students. Welcome back after summer vacation. Before summer vacation, I have given the two parts. I have taught this chapter and only two videos of this chapter I have shared. Now today we will complete this chapter. Okay. But before that, I'll give you a small summary about this chapter. Chapter is Doing What You Like is Freedom. We have seen in this chapter that a old lady and a family was traveling to Belgaum from Bangalore, and it was an overnight journey, and while traveling, both of them, old lady and that family, had a conversation. What conversation was going on? The conversation that was going on is that the parents, they both were the parents of a boy called Punit, and they were going to Belgaum for Punit's further study. He got the seat in medical college. Okay, and they were telling what sacrifices they both have done for their only child, Punit. Man name was Mr. Rao, and woman name was, his wife name was Ragini. Okay, and after the conversation and each and everything, old lady has observed that the Punit is living a life in which he hasn't a choice. Whatever he want to do, he has to do of his parents' choice. Each and everything, small things also, he have to take the permission, or he was instructed, and according to that only Punit does the work. Okay, and after having dinner, that family gone for the sleep. They have off the light because Punit cannot sleep when light is on, and the lady was left alone in the dark. All of a sudden, her friend, that old lady's friend, seen her in the dark, recognized her, and called her in her own compartment. Now, till now I have taught. Now we will move forward. In this we will see that when lady moved to her friend's compartment, she was quite a bit nervous because she has told she hasn't taken the ticket of that compartment, and if the ticket collector will come, what will she say? Then her friend suggested that she would give the another reason, like that the seat was vacant and they have exchanged the seat, like something like that. Okay, there were other friends also of that lady, and all they were of the same age group, and they were school friends, college friend, and they were laughing, having fun by memorizing their old days, college days time. And among them a young boy was sitting there, and he was also going for the same college for the admission. His name was Sharad. Okay, at the time of dinner, everyone was having dinner. Sharad also shared the banana to each of one of them, and they all had their dinner. Old lady was quite interested by seeing this. She had a conversation with Sharad. She asked that why he is going to Belgaum, and what is the purpose of going, whether he is going for the first time or not, or he is a single child of his parents. These all questions he put to Sharad. Sharad replied that he was, after having 12 exam passed, he was going to Belgaum just for he got the seat in medical college. That was the same medical college in which Punit was also going to take admission, and Sharad was also going to take admission in that same college. Okay, students, please pay attention what I am teaching you. Further, Sharad discussed, told the old lady about himself, that he was the only child of his parents, and he was traveling alone, and it was the first time he is traveling alone, and his parents was not with him because he is from a middle class family, and his father is a postman. and mother is a school teacher. See, students, please no pay attention here as it is written, my mother is a school teacher and he is from the village near Kolar. Okay, then old lady asked, how many siblings do you have? Student, do you know the meaning of siblings? Siblings means brother or sister from the same parents, and cousin means brother or sister from different parents or from your aunt, uncle, this. Okay, that is the difference between sibling and cousins. Sibling means, once again I will repeat, sibling means own sister, own brother, and cousins means brother or sister from your uncle or aunt. Okay, now moving forward, students, please pay attention. Okay, because you will not get the question answer or in the exam from the backside of the book only. From middle of the book also question can be given. So you have to be very clear about each and everything which is given in the book. Okay, so pay attention. Then further, the boy was asked that he is the only child of his parents, and he answered that yes, he was the only child of his parent. The old lady was so surprised that Punit and Sarad, they both were the only child of their parents, but Punit was traveling along with his parents and Sarad was all alone. Further, old lady asked Sarad that being a only child of his parents, didn't he feel lonely or isolated? Then Sarad described his life from the childhood that he was the only child and his parents was a working parents. His father was working. Father was as you have seen, the father was a postman and mother was a school teacher. So when after returning from the school, he went to his neighbor's house each day to one or other neighbor's house. He used to visit, play with the children in their neighbor, and he considered that children their own brother and sister. Okay. He also extolled the old lady that his father says this, that in the life extremes are bad. Student, please underline this word, this line. In life extremes are bad. This line is being told by Sarad's father to him. This means that in life, if you do anything in excess, or if you are in back of anything which is too much, more than enough, means excessive, if you go on doing anything, then that is not good. So he suggested to select the middle path. Okay, and in that Sarad has also done that only. He has suggested the middle path, and he had learned music, sports, and was involved in social activities and all sort of things, but little bit, not all whole of that. And he's expressing that these all things helped him a lot in his own life, in building him the confidence, his personality, and many more things. So he's saying that he doesn't feel any problem in traveling alone because he know the 4 language. And what 4 language Sarad was knowing? English, Kannada, Hindi, and Telugu. And he also know the other activities, like he says he can swim, he can sing, and he was in the NCC. What is NCC? The full form of NCC is National Cadet Corps. And he traveled to various places along with this batch. So he is confident that he can travel alone anywhere. His parents has nurtured him in this way that he should become self-dependent. He should not be dependent on any other or on them. He should be self-dependent. Okay, so he is telling that he is moving to the medical college. The old lady asked that does this medical college is expensive or not? Then Sarad said that yes, it is expensive, but their father and mother has sacrificed a lot and they have taken the loan for this education. And see how clear vision Sarad is having for his future. He is very clarified. He is telling that old lady that he has taken the loan, but he is confident enough that after passing from the medical college, he will get the job, and from that job he get the salary, and from that salary he will pay his loan. He has a very clear view because his parents has nurtured him in this manner that he is all alone to do each and everything. Okay. Now, after seeing these all things, after having the conversation with Sarad, the old lady has once again a thought in the mind that she has right now seen the two boys, one Punit and one Sarad, and they both boys are single child of their parents, and they both have the vast difference in them. One's parents had led the child to develop his own confidence, own personality, to be of self-dependent, and one parents has nurtured the child that they are not letting him live alone. They are always guiding him, instructing him for each and everything. And in this case, the Punit has become like a bonsai tree. See, at last, lady has described that just now she's comparing Punit's life with a bonsai tree, and the boy that Sharad has compared himself to a tree which grow in the forest. Okay. Students, why that old lady compared Punit to a bonsai tree? She compared because you know what is bonsai tree? Bonsai tree that never grow to their fullest size. Okay, they are a very small size. Means in the same way, Punit's activity and everything are limited, curved by his own parents. They are not allowing him to think of his own. They are not allowing him to have the confidence or anything in their life. He is like a, what you can say, robot who is given the instruction and he has to follow what his master has given the instruction. In the same way, he is leading his life. But here Sarad is totally different from Punit. According to Sarad, freedom has a different meaning. Freedom is like, for him, freedom is to choose his own life, to pursue their own things of their own interest, to enjoy of your own what you want that you do. That is freedom according to Sarad, and he is fortunate enough. He is lucky that his parents has nurtured him, has given the full freedom to him to do the things of your own, but the things which you are doing of your own, that should not be harmful to the society or to others. That is all the freedom to him. Freedom is to Sarad. Okay. Now student, this chapter I have completed. Please write the question answer of your own later on in your own language, on your own words. Later on, I'll give you the question answer. Okay. Thank you.